Well, hello all you lovely people and welcome to another video of mine, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced, the PC version which just dropped on Xbox Game Pass as well. Now, this is an old title, but the reason why I'm playing this because, hey, it's dropped on Xbox Game Pass, and if you've already got a subscription, then this is included with it. Isn't that fantastic? So, if you have ever wondered if you could take the chaos of Los Santos from GTA 5 Online and play it like a full desktop experience on your Legion Go, well, this is the right video for it because you not only get to just play it, but even push for smooth frame rates using AFMF 2.1 while docked. That's exactly what we're going to take a look at in this video today. So again guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Punchi Man, your host for the video, and today we're hooking up the beast that is the Lenovo Legion Go, connecting it to my 55-inch TV, and we're going to see how well it performs in this game, GTA 5 Online, with AMD's Fluid Motion Frames 2.1 enabled. Can this handheld PC truly give us a great docked GTA 5 Online experience? Let's find out by powering it up. Let's get started, folks. The first thing I want to talk about is my AMD's Adrenaline settings. So just like all of my other videos, I want to talk about what am I using in Adrenaline. By the way, if you are downloading an Xbox Game Pass game, it may not show up in this user interface by default, so you have to add a game manually by going into those three dots, and that's exactly what I've done. I've added this game manually because it doesn't show by default. So now that I've added this game, let me quickly go through the settings that I'm using. I am using AMD's Fluid Motion Frames 2.1. I'm not using super resolution, but instead I'm using Radeon image sharpening. And while using AFMF 2.1, the search mode is on high. The performance mode has been kept on quality. Anti-lag has been enabled because whenever you play a game like this with frame generation, you would need that. Trust me on that. Let's go on into the advanced settings and take a look at the advanced settings as well. Oh, by the way, I haven't capped the FPS, so there is no limit. There is no peak or idle FPS, and I've not even gone into Legion space and put in an FPS limiter. I might do that from within the game, but not from here. Let's take a look at the advanced settings. The anti-aliasing method, well, it's on multi-sampling. Morphological anti-aliasing has been enabled. Anisotropic filtering has been enabled as well and kept at 2x. The texture filtering quality is on performance, and surface format optimization has been enabled. So these are the settings that I'm currently running with as far as Adrenaline goes. Let's get back into the game and take a look at the performance of the game. But in case you're wondering why is this on a small screen, well, I will scale it up in the sense like it was on a windowed mode. So what I'll do is I want to show you that on a small screen like this definitely looks better than what it looks like on a big screen. But yeah, I mean, when you're using this in a docked mode with an external docking station, then you might run into some scaling issues. I'm going to get to that in a bit. But right now what I want to show is the resolution that I am going to be playing with. So let's take it up to full screen. Let's take it up to a low resolution because otherwise the game will just struggle. So I'm still playing this at 720p. Please note that we are using image sharpening. So when you scale it up, it does look good. Now you may run into issues like this. This is a typical issue that you will run into when you're using Adrenaline. And you don't have to worry. There's a very quick solution to this. The only issue is that you may only be able to use one display and not both your displays when you run into a problem like this. But let me give you a quick workaround. And it's pretty easy. So I might as well just cover it in this video. So when you run into issues like this, what you probably have to do is just get into your, not probably, what you need to do is get into your settings, your display settings that is, and go into your display settings where it says that display only on one display. So instead of running it on both your Legion Go display and on your TV, you've got to make a choice. Here in this case, because I am playing this in the docked mode and I want to take advantage of that big screen, I'm only going to take it up to my TV. So when you take it up to your TV, and now when you return back to the game, first of all, you will not see the display on your Legion Go. It's only your television now. The only issue that you can actually have is that you no longer have the display resolution options, meaning I can't change the resolution from here. But hey, please note that we are playing on the Legion Go, so we can still change the resolution from the Legion Space display settings. So you don't have to be worried about changing the display resolution. But yeah, from your PC's display resolution settings, you will no longer have access to all the various display resolutions like 1440p, 1200p, 1080p, so on and so forth. So that's why this is a limitation when you play it in a docked mode. By the way, I am using the Turbo 6-in-1 docking station. And the other problem that you might actually run into is these sidebars. You see these black bars on the right and left. So you may run into that issue as well. Let me give you a quick fix for that as well. Let's go over to the display settings in your Adrenaline. And when you click on GPU scaling, and when you click on the scaling mode going up to full screen, it may look a little stretched, I agree, and I admit, but when you're playing a game, it will not really impact you that much. Here, it does look stretched because please note, we're coming from that 4:3 aspect ratio over to maybe a 16:9 or a 16:10 aspect ratio here because the scaling mode has been kept on full panel. But when you finally get into the game again, it's not going to look as stretched as it was looking when I was in the interface. By the way, again, I would like to mention that I am using the Turbo 6-in-1 docking station, and this has 6 ports. I've already made a dedicated video on this. If you haven't already checked that, then please check that video out on my channel. While the game is loading, I may as well just talk about it. It's a great docking station, and you get 4K 60 FPS with this docking station at a very good price. Because generally, docking stations at this price point, they only end up giving you 4K 30, but thankfully, this docking station is actually giving me 4K 60 FPS. So it's well worth your money. So I've shown you all the Adrenaline settings that I'm running with. As far as the game settings go, let me also tell you that mostly I'm running with low settings, but I have taken the texture quality up, and the reflection quality also has been taken up. And this looks gorgeous on a big screen like this, guys. I do want to show you my Legion Space settings as well. As far as TDP goes, let's quickly talk about that. It's on performance mode, as you can clearly see here. And also, as far as the tracking goes, I want to start tracking the performance of the game as well. You do have display resolutions here. I was talking about this exactly a few minutes back. So if you want to scale this up in terms of the resolution, you can do that from here. So we're in the game, and as you can see, the game's performance is currently being tracked. And what I would just say here is that the Adrenaline tracker is not completely reliable, and I'll tell you why. Because sometimes the game may not be playing as well as it actually is in real life, but it shows you an insanely high FPS. In this case, it's quite the opposite. Here, the game is running really smoothly, and I don't think this game is running at 30 or 36 FPS. I think it's definitely more than that. However, the tracker here is saying that I'm running this, or I'm getting only 30 FPS. I think that is incorrect because in real world, I think this is way smoother than 30 FPS. So I just wanted to quickly mention about that as well. Now, this is an old title. It's a massive open world. It's a consistently popular game, and it can be quite demanding still. So this is a great test for a handheld PC in a docked scenario. And what kind of performance are we actually drawing out? Although it says 30 FPS, take my word for it, guys. It's giving us more than 30 FPS. At least that's what it feels like. So it does feel like a solid 60 FPS experience if you really ask me. And if you take a look at my graphical settings as well, I'm running this at 720p. And even though it's at that low resolution on your television, because of that upscaling, it's looking absolutely gorgeous. Let's also try to cap that FPS, because I told you I'll try to cap it from within the game. So I'm going to put a FPS limit here of 40 FPS. And the resolution scaler, by the way, I'm using a 2.5x resolution scaler. So probably that's one of the reasons as to why this game is looking as good as it is looking on a big screen TV like mine. It's a 55-inch TV, just for context. So a resolution scaler from within the game is at 2.5x. We are also using the upscaler from AMD's Adrenaline, and I'm using image sharpening. Take a look at the shader quality and the texture quality. Even that has been kept on high. All the other settings mostly have been kept on low, but the reflection quality here has been kept on high. So these are my in-game settings as well. I just thought I'll show you these in-game settings as well, because it'll help you understand how have I been able to get this smooth performance on this game. So this is my in-game settings. And this is pure magic. If you take a look at the screen right now, AFMF 2.1 is pure magic in my personal opinion. It's just analyzing the frames that is being rendered by the game and then generating new interpolated frames in between the original ones. And this perceptibly increases your frame rate, and the goal of having a smooth motion is achieved by using AFMF 2.1. But there are a few issues or niggles that you will run into, one being ghosting, especially around the characters or objects. You can notice ghosting. This depends on game to game. Here in this game, it's not bad. And there can also be artifacting, especially when you're panning the camera around very fast. There can be like flickering as well when you pan the camera around very, very fast. In this case, I am not experiencing that. And please note that AFMF 2.1 is actually a driver-based solution. So if you compare it to something like LSFG 3.0, then this may not have as much of flickering or artifacting than LSFG. So this is pretty good. But again, like I told you, in very rapid moments or even in UI elements like crosshair, you might occasionally see something subtle. And you must be thinking, what about input lag? Well, unfortunately, you do have input lag and you can't get rid of that. At least when you're playing with a controller, it's still all right. But if you're playing using your keyboard and your mouse, boy oh boy, are you going to be feeling that input lag. So when I'm steering or aiming, does it feel delayed? Well, thanks to Radeon's anti-lag that I'm using through Adrenaline, it's not as bad, but it's still there. It is noticeable. I will accept that. And when you're playing an online game like GTA 5 Online, well, responsiveness is key. So using a frame generation solution for competitive gaming is a strict no-no. But this is pretty all right if you're just gaming casually. So this is the performance of GTA 5 Online with your Lenovo Legion Go in the docked mode. So I just want to quickly wrap up this video. And what we have seen in this video is we have seen consistent frame rates. Again, I would just like to say that although it's showing 30 FPS, the real world experience of mine has been way more than that. This video is being recorded in 60 FPS, so it will anyways look smoother, but I'm just putting in that information verbally as well, so that you know that in real world, I do feel like this is performing more than 30 FPS. The game looks brilliant, guys. And all I want to say is that this performance has been great for me personally, even in the docked mode. And if you ask that question, is this a viable experience? Well, absolutely. It's impressive how this handheld PC, the Legion Go, combined with the driver level frame generation, can deliver such a smooth experience on even a large screen like a 55-inch TV in this case. So if you're a Legion Go owner who wants to dock and play demanding titles like GTA 5 Online, and if you want to enable AFMF 2.1, this is definitely something that you should explore. It can make a huge difference in how the game feels overall. But what are your thoughts? Have you tried playing GTA 5 online or other demanding games in the docked mode on your Legion Go? Please let me know in the comments below. If you have found this video helpful, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more handheld PC content, reviews, and gameplay tests. These are my Let's Play videos on the Legion Go, but I have many other videos like gameplay videos, game reviews. I have unboxing and reviews of even products or items related to gaming. Check out the links in the description for the docking station that I have personally used, and also check out the link in the I button there on top of all my other videos. Joining my channel is absolutely free. You can become a part of my community by hitting that subscribe button. And you do have an option of becoming a member to the channel as well for as low as $1. That'll also help me fetch a cup of coffee here every single month for as low as $1. So if you want to become a member on my channel, then please feel free to support my channel by doing that for as low as $1. But again, joining my channel and becoming a subscriber is absolutely free. All you got to do is just hit that subscribe button. So that's it for this video, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I thank you for your love, for your support, and hitting that subscribe button and also that like button in advance. I will see you lovely folks in my next video, and it's a wrap for this one. So until the next time, guys, I'll say take care and just take a look at this rocket launcher. Oh, that's sweet, guys. GTA 5, your typical GTA 5 rocket launcher. So again, I'll see you lovely folks in my next video, yeah? Take care, stay safe, and may God bless you all.